Okay, finally live. Super crazy busy day at work. So I got home like 30 minutes ago. And I had to do some stuff before I sit down and play games or whatever. The hell is this? It's the same video. Recommended twice. YouTube's a weird place right now, man. Alright. Let me grab the link. Okay. So yeah. TLDR. I'm still struggling really hard in Romancing Saga. So I need to beat it and just like knock it out and get it off the docket. I don't think I'm gonna play the romancing difficulty that I intended to. Kind of just looking forward to like getting it done and moving on to something else at this point. I spent a lot of time grinding and I'm still struggling on that boss. And I know the easy way is to like turn the difficulty down and just kill it and move on, but that's beneath me right now. So we'll see if I can get to a point where I can finish the game. Grinding is also really weird in that game because you're basically grinding stats more than you are anything else. There like skills are capped at like 99, but things like health and like magic also have a cap, and every character will progress until they hit that cap. So it just takes longer for some to hit the cap than others. Not that you have to reach the cap for normal or classic difficulty or whatever, but you do have to hit it for romancing difficulty, and I'm like, oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. So, yeah, I've been really enjoying Trails of Cold Steel. So I think we're going to play this today. And then, not entirely sure. I'll probably try and do Romancing Saga on like a weekend. Like a live stream, but like a weekend thing. Or maybe like before another stream. I don't know. The problem with it now is I'm like at the end. So like, what are the odds that I open up a stream and kill the boss in like 10 minutes? And have tons of time to keep streaming and being like, oh, now what do I do? You know? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, in the meantime, Trails of Cold Steel. Trails of Cold Steel will probably be the new Romancing Saga, where I'll play it today, like Monday and Friday. And then Tuesday, Thursday would probably be like Persona 3 or something. Let me make sure there's not anything else I can grab here before we do the Under the School dungeon. I meant to make sure I had it all before I did this, and I think I do. Book delivery, tutor. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We got everything. We're good. Future investigations of the old schoolhouse will require you to choose a 4-member active party in addition to support members. Oh, okay. So I guess you just bring everyone, right? This is all we have. So I just the principals up ask us to keep exploring it instead to take things nice and slow, and I'm counting you guys for backup. Yeah, it's just mandatory grinding, I get it. When you have 5 or more party members, you can organize the party in the camp menu or by selecting tactics. Reserve combat can be switched in with one of the active members during battle. The character you switch in can act immediately, but will have a slightly longer delay than usual before their next turn. That is interesting. That part is interesting. There's like a tactical advantage to like keeping a support member with a big ult. Oh, there's not an elevator? Oh, that's weird. We don't know either. That wasn't there last month. None of this was. Staircase leading down to the ruins is completely gone too. But she didn't mention anything like this. Maybe someone sneaked inside and did this? No, it's too large scale. Most likely explanation seems to be that the ruins changed their layout based on their own again. Truly a fascinating place. Standing around isn't getting us anywhere. Let's go and get a closer look at the pedestal. I guess these guys don't know what an elevator is, huh? Oh, they do, okay. A deeper underground. But to access anything else is locked out. The rest of the floors are locked. That seems to suggest someone is trying to stop us or anyone from getting to them. But who would do that and why? Proof is right here. All the other floors are off limits. There's no model number or date anywhere either. Which suggests this elevator was built at the same time as the building itself back in the Middle Ages. Surprising a well-informed on technology. It's not often that girls develop such an interest in machinery. Isn't that like what her family does, though? So like it kind of makes sense. I don't know that much. It's all just low-level stuff. Do you want to try using the elevator down to the second floor? I think we should. Oh, you can go up to floor 1 if you want something specific there, too. It's kind of cool. Oh, boy. Kind of eerie. The door sure looks like the one we saw last time, though, and that means we can probably expect more monsters behind it. 5 of us shouldn't have any problems making good use of combat links, at least. Oh, so they passively gain EXP. He wasn't that high.
Onward.
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
My turn. Night.
My turn! There! Another chance!
An opening.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn!
Right. Night.
Here we go! There!
My turn. Hey. Now.
Got it!
Your swordsmanship gets better with every battle.
I've got a way to go to get to your level.
It's pretty neat. These are also a lot easier than I thought they'd be. Hopefully we can just kind of sweep through this like it's nothing.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Go! Alright, let's do this!
Got it. Leave it to me. Right. Hang in there.
You have my thanks. only just begun.
Now's our chance.
Go! Flames, gavel on my blade. Strike!
Right. Turn to flames. Burn! Now!
I'll pick you up.
Of course. Hi!
Right. Is everybody okay?
Nice.
Nicely done.
All right.
It's a treasure chest.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
Right.
Here we go. There.
I can do this. Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
Thanks. My turn. Give it up, everyone.
My turn. Shatter!
Here we go. Arcus, activate. Ha!
It's my turn. Turn to flames. Burn! Go!
I'll pick you up. My turn. Arcus
Aqua
activate.
Bleed should probably do it.
Ha!
Of course. Ha!
Go! There!
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Now!
I've got you. Ha!
My turn. Hi!
Here we go.
Nice.
My turn.
I can do this.
Of course. Hi!
Go!
Got him.
That's the power of the Eight Waves.
Floral bottle.
Treasure chest.
Right.
Watch out, guys.
Right. Let's go.
My turn. Nice.
My turn.
Huh?
My turn.
Um. They're like just out of each other's range.
Powerful strike. Radiant blade dance.
Won't give up.
Right. Let's go. Ha!
Thanks.
My turn. Ah. Ha!
What a clutch miss.
Thanks. Go. All right, let's do this.
Got it.
Leave it to
Okay.
me.
I can do this.
Of course. Huh? Off guard.
Nice.
Your swordsmanship gets better with every battle.
And I've got a way to go to get to your level.
Is that a treasure chest?
This is a combat one. Oh my lord.
Here we go.
Okay. Well,
All right, let's do this.
Right. Ah. Ha!
It's my turn. Let's go.
Give it up, everyone.
could be bad.
Huh?
My turn. Flames, gather on my blade. Strike!
Isn't strong enough.
I can do this.
It's really annoying to like drop her.
Let's go. Huh?
Like right as her combat points are reaching like high enough to like do something cool.
Right. Ha!
Right. Hang in there.
Thanks.
Go! All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
Too slow.
Of course.
Hey! It's my turn. Hang in there.
You had my thanks.
Go.
Face.
Of course.
My turn.
Nice.
My turn. Go.
Clutch crit.
Of course.
Here we go.
Right. Fire. All right. Let's keep on moving.
Crisis averted.
Right.
Right.
Hey. Hey.
The advantage is ours.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn.
My turn.
Right.
My turn. Hey!
Go.
Right.
My turn.
Right.
Go.
All right, let's keep going.
EP charge too. Alright, hang on. I need to grab a drink. I am struggling here. I've been like fighting the urge off and on to like go grab another energy drink. I can make do with like one on most days, but Mondays I almost need a second, you know? Okay, this way. Is there anything down here? Bye.
Watch out, guys.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I can do
Oh, that was really bad.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant blade dance!
right. Arcus activate.
It's like the edge of my range here.
Nice.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
Do I even have any major abilities I can use here? Oh, Blessed Arrow. That's a pretty good one here.
You have my faith. Thanks. I'm sorry, everyone.
Right! Shatter!
Go. There.
Right. Let's go.
Thanks.
Here we go. There.
Right.
It's probably fine.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Thanks. Right.
Nice.
Here we go.
Oh, Reen!
Of course! Hi!
Right. Hang in there.
Thanks. Go. All right, let's do this.
Understood!
Too slow.
It's like non-stop.
Arcus activate.
I
It's
can
got me in a loop.
Arcus activate.
My turn.
Go Molten Sphere, I think, should do the trick here.
My turn.
My turn.
Right. Is everyone okay?
I don't think they are. Was that over here? Okay. So the shortcut to heal now.
It's time to begin our investigation.
Did I miss? Okay, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Is it even that way, or is it this way?
Yay, we're at the end.
Alright, just in case. I don't remember if you're allowed to grind after you beat the boss.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
It's my turn. Let's go. Ha!
Go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. My turn. Shatter.
I can do this.
Just kind of dead, aren't I?
Huh?
Thanks.
No.
Here we go. Huh.
Thanks.
Oh, so this thing can just hit you from everywhere on the map.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Right. Huh?
Yeah, cool, wonderful. That's so much fun.
Wasn't strong enough.
We'll have to return to the title screen to shuffle up the team alignment. That's probably a better setup initially here. Let's see how this goes.
Watch out. This is a tough
I
one.
can do this.
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
Nice, I get to hit everyone with a resounding beat. Perfect.
My turn. Huh?
My turn. Flames, gather on my blade. Strike.
It's my turn. Hang in there.
Thanks. Right. Huh?
Arcus activate.
Thanks.
Nice.
It's my turn. Hang in there.
Thanks.
My turn. Behold, my most powerful strike. Radiant blade dance.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Got it. Leave it to me.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I can do this.
Are we for real right now?
Let's go. Huh?
Thanks.
Go.
It's so dumb. Are you serious? That's ridiculous. That they could all just use Crisis Cry and, like, kill you?
Watch it.
It's my turn.
Of course.
Go. Flames, gather on my blade. Strike.
Bro. Like, come on.
Hang in there.
You have my thanks. Right. Behold.
Not good. Keep it up, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn.
Go.
Nah, we're just dead.
Of course. Hey.
No.
My turn.
I guess I have to go grind for a minute.
Too slow.
This could be bad. Shatter.
Here we go. Flames, gather on my blade. Strike.
We can come close.
Too slow.
Wasn't strong enough.
It's like what happens is they just loop you over and over again. Especially with this Crisis Cry. It's the worst thing imaginable.
Too slow. I'm sorry, everyone. turn.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. There. My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
How much HP does this boss give? Enough.
Just getting started.
Turbulence cannot be used. So I could probably loop this fight, which might not be a bad idea. I certainly need better, or like probably should max out my CP before we go do this. On top of getting a few levels.
The advantage is ours.
I can do this. Let's go.
My turn. All right.
Right.
Huh?
Here we go. All right. There.
Of course.
Right.
Too slow. Here we go. It's my turn. There. I go where the wind takes me. Wind's behind us. Let's go.
I can do this.
Go.
Fucking hell,
It's
Reen.
my turn. Whirlwind. To me.
My turn. Shatter.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Go.
Ha!
Leave it to me.
Of course.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Fool. My turn.
My turn. All right.
I can do this.
Here we go. I'm sorry, everyone.
Right. We should keep. I've only.
Well, that was bad. Reaper? Golden Sphere detection. Alright, let's see what that does.
The wind's behind us. Let's go. Go.
Right.
It's my turn.
Of course.
My turn.
Right.
Right.
Too slow. Leave it to me. Together.
Nicely done.
Now's our chance. Here we go.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Here we go.
Of course.
I can do this.
It's my turn. My turn.
Right.
My turn. We should keep going.
I did it.
Having a turbo button for grinding is a godsend. For me, like, I've reached an age where, like, grinding is just, like, mind-numbing for me.
Here we go.
It's, like, the worst thing
I can do this.
you could tell me to do, it would be to
It's my turn.
grind.
Right.
Go.
I can do this.
My turn.
Leave it to me. Here we go.
I can do this.
Right.
Here we go.
Ugh! Oof.
I welcome all challengers.
Go.
My turn.
It's my turn.
All right. Go. I'm sorry, everyone.
Of course.
This thing that's blinded gets a critical hit.
I can do
Are
this.
we for real?
It's my turn.
My turn. You still.
Because we gotta reset Reen's CP, even though he was almost at 200. Fine. Just a cheap excuse for more EXP.
We have nothing to fear.
My turn.
Right.
Take a minute to level us up again. Still have about an hour and 15 to stream.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Right.
Leave it to me.
Right.
Here we go.
I can do this.
It's my turn.
My turn. We should keep going. The advantage is ours.
This is one fucker.
It's my.
Of course. You still have.
You just punch that guy in the face a few times. Like, come on.
Bring it.
Right.
Right.
Go. It's my turn.
Of course.
Not yet.
Right. Arcus.
Thanks. It's my turn. Go.
My turn.
I can do this.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wow. It's the third time I think Rena's died. Just like randomly.
Bring it on. My turn.
Right.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Go.
Right. Let's go.
My turn.
Thanks. My turn. Leave it to me.
Alright, hopefully we can milk out one more level and then try this again.
I welcome all challenge.
My turn.
My turn.
Right.
Fool.
It's my turn. Here we go. Too slow.
Right.
It's mine.
All right. Together.
Alright, a few more should do it. She didn't even take a hit that time, which is pretty nice.
The advantage is ours.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Right.
Go.
It's my turn.
All right.
Of course.
My turn.
I can do.
Too slow. That's that. Just getting started.
Nice.
Enemy sighted.
I can do this.
It's my turn. Go. Too slow.
Of course.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. Go.
Right.
It's my turn.
All right. My turn. That's that.
A little spooky.
Enemy sighted. Here we go.
I can do this.
My turn.
It's my turn. Here we go.
Right.
Of course.
It's my turn. Here we go.
It's my turn.
My turn.
It's my turn. Together.
Not bad.
Kind of nice if you, that you get EXP if they like blow up and die.
Who's behind us? My turn.
Right.
Leave it to me.
Right. We should keep going.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
I can do.
Of course.
It's my turn. Here we go.
It's my turn.
All right.
My turn.
Go. We'll cut our own.
All right.
Alright, both Alyssa and Reen are fairly close. Yeah, Reen's probably got one or two more fights, and Alyssa has literally just the one. How's the game? The game's good. Just doing a little grinding. This next boss is a little hard. I thought it would be, yeah, I don't know. Easy isn't the right word, but I thought it would be like manageable. It's not.
Right.
I can do this.
It's got this like AoE that like has been murdering me. Oh, that was bad.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Leave it to me.
You have my things.
You're mine. Go. Retreat. It didn't work. All right.
This could be bad. You still have them.
Nicely done.
Well, they could have killed me. That would have been really bad, but it didn't. I do like that they give you this like grind,
My
or
turn.
this place to grind before missions or field studies, but like
My turn.
you also grind during the field study and not really matter.
Right.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Here we go. That's that.
How short am I? Okay. Lame. That's like Saga went past the... Yeah. Oh, wait till you get to the end of the game, man. Maybe you get to the wait till you get to the end of like Saga. I think you're talking about Romancing Saga. Like everything is great until you get to the very like the final boss, and then it's like not okay at all.
Let's go.
My turn.
My turn.
Don't really. This might actually pay for itself.
It's my turn.
Pretty dang close.
Right.
It's my turn. All right.
Right.
Nice. Arc Slash can now be used. I remember Arc Slash. That makes sense. I too have had to like change up what I play, or I get too bored.
The advantage is ours.
Go.
I can do this.
All right.
Of course.
Here we go.
It's my.
It's my turn.
Of course.
Go.
Right.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Go. That's that.
All right, we have max CP. CP. Everyone's got up to 15. Let's see. Let's see how much better this is.
Watch out. This is a tough one. All right. Go.
Yo.
Flames.
Right.
Thanks.
Right.
All right.
Oh, she hung in there.
My things.
Oh, I did not do anything. Wow, okay, that was depressing.
You have my things.
Here we go.
That's right, she has the auto revive that will revive her once.
Arcus, activate.
Alright, go ahead and use Impassion here. Do I have a healing?
Thanks.
My turn.
Oh! Wow, we got one of them.
Right.
You can only swap with player's turn. Okay.
You have my
Here
thanks.
we go. Leave it to me.
Okay, so we want to swap in.
Handle this?
I'll try at least. Give it up, everyone.
My turn.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
I had a feeling that might happen.
My turn. Flames, gather on my blade.
This looks bad.
My turn.
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
Of course.
Not yet. Too slow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
This could be bad.
No! He got to go back to back and kill me?
Watch out. This is a tough one. Leave it to me. Can you handle this?
I'll try at least.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Give it up, everyone.
Go.
You have my thanks. Right.
I can do this.
You have my thanks.
Right. Focus activate.
Right.
Focus out.
Thanks.
My turn.
She's not quite there yet.
My turn.
We need to heal here.
Thanks.
Nice.
I can do this.
Blessed arrow.
You have my thanks.
Of course. Right.
Certainly needs a resounding beat.
My turn.
Hearts, impassion.
It's my turn.
You have my thanks.
Might actually do it this time.
Thanks.
Go.
Of course. Arcus activate.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Right.
You have my thanks.
Here we go. Flames.
His burns.
Of course.
My turn. Give it up.
Not here.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
Of course.
So he broke her.
Arcus activate.
Thanks. It's my turn.
Go.
It's my turn.
You have my thanks. Of course.
This looks bad.
Can you heal yourself? And fast?
Arcus
He
activate.
can? Nice.
Go.
It's my turn.
Right.
Hey. My turn.
We're running out of SP.
Right. Let's go.
Of course.
Hey.
Go.
Close enough. Actually, should probably wait the extra turn to get that extra bonus.
Give it up.
Right.
Hey.
It's my turn.
Here we go. Flames. Gather on my blade.
It's my turn.
Right.
Alright, we got him this time.
You still have a lot of changing to do.
Yeah, it was a rough one. last month. It's exactly the same as what happened then. A new area opens up, reach the end of it, we fight a powerful enemy, and then it hit a dead end. Situation is identical. Every path has to reach its end somewhere. It's probably nothing more than a coincidence. You might be right, but it just strikes me as odd, that's all. Either way, we've explored all we can for now. So come on, let's head back outside. Party's bonds have been strengthened. Oh. Alright, with Areen done, we can focus on other people. We could warp out, but do I want the extra EXP as I walk out? That's the real question. Gaius is a little more crowd control at this point. Which, I want speed.
Now's your chance. Let's go.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Go.
I can.
Leave it to me.
Of course. We should keep going.
I'll probably just build up my like CP meter real fast. Because I know the practical exam is coming up. And I'm unsure.
Leave it to me.
I'm unsure how hard it's going to be.
I can do this.
Right.
So I'll just take the extra EXP that it's going to give me here
It's
to
my
like
turn.
charge up my CP meter. I could boost it faster, but I would much rather the small amounts of EXP on top of building the meter, right?
My turn.
Leave it to me. Here we go.
It's my turn.
All right.
Of course.
Go.
It's my.
Leave it to me. Together.
Because if we push up to 16 before this fight, we might actually have a chance. I don't know. I hear the second practical exam is a little rough, so I just
Well, shall we begin?
might be over preparing while I have the opportunity to over prepare, but
My turn. Evil will fall.
whatever. What's the worst that can happen? You're too strong, like. In a game that's proven to have really hard boss fights on the first run. Like,
Shall we begin?
oh, that's really bad.
Here we go.
Right.
It's my turn.
Fool. My turn. Hey.
Here we go.
They can't hit me to save their lives.
Of course. You still have it.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a scary fight there, and it still didn't matter. Status 7, 6. Okay.
The advantage is ours.
Go.
It's my turn.
Leave it to me.
Right.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Leave it to me.
Of course. Hey.
Here we go.
I can do this.
All right.
door's just right here, so. Alright, with the boss beaten, we can drop a save in here. It does let you grind, so let's drop a save right here. And that save will be on the off chance that this boss fight is ridiculous. And I need some extra grind time. I hope that's not the case. I hope we don't have to grind more for the practical exam here, but... Alright, I'm gonna take a piss real fast. Monsters down there were a lot stronger than the ones we fought last month. Yeah, to some extent they were, weren't they? Elevator's the biggest conundrum, though. Where could it possibly have come from? We should report our findings to the principal. Why is there a cat? How many more surprises that old school household? Well, considering we're just scratching the surface of this game, I presume quite a bit. Why can't I be the one who finds all the cool stuff? I tried to find some means of unlocking the elevator, but we couldn't access other floors, but it wouldn't budge. So that's at the end of it. I wonder how far down it goes. In the decades I've been here at this academy, this is the first I've ever heard of any additional floors whatsoever. Up until last month, the floor we used for your orienteering exercise is all we'd never known. Easy access to this new area presented itself in the form of a convenient elevator. I'd heard that many of the ruins from the Dark Ages were fraught with mysteries, but this is almost inconceivable. Something must have caused the new areas to show up themselves, but I don't have the slightest idea what that something could be. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, sir? Let me think. Perhaps it may have something to do with Emperor Drycles. Drycles the Lionheart? The very same. Emperor Drycles left strict orders regarding that building, which have been passed down from principal to principal ever since. He proclaimed that the old schoolhouse was to be reserved as is until the promised day arrives. Promised day? What does that mean? That I couldn't say. But some have speculated it ties back to the War of the Lions 250 years ago and to Drycles' companion, the brave Sandlot. Leanne Sandlot. The Lance Maiden. If Emperor Drycles' words did concern the War of the Lions, it does stand to reason that she'd be connected. She and her Eisenritter fought valiantly at his side throughout the conflict, valiant enough to be regarded as a saint by the Septian Church. I imagine few in Erebonia don't at least know the name. Her name is celebrated even in my hometown, and I'm about as far out in the Empire as you can get. There's no shortage of legends and mysteries surrounding her life, and her death for that matter. But how in the world would she be connected to the old schoolhouse? Not certain she is. But when I think of the alterations that have begun to occur into the building and of Drycles' words, I find it difficult to believe that there is no connection. It strikes me as more than mere coincidence. Interesting. I guess it's as good a theory as any. But what does the promised day refer to? Well, with so little information, we could speculate all night, and I doubt we'd be any closer to the legitimate answer. We'll have to keep searching the ruins and see what we find. You performed admirably. I truly appreciate all your efforts, and I'm terribly sorry for keeping you here so long. Excellent. Feel free to prioritize other tasks as you see fit. However, you're not my personal assistants after all. Fighting monsters within serves as excellent training. I'd be more than happy to accompany you again should the opportunity arise. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Received heal as a reward. Received 1 additional bonding point. What does that do? Right? Oh, this has to be a red orb. Might actually be best to, like, see what this does. Oh. But that only works for him, right? Is that what you're gonna tell me? I've noticed that there are some of these that, like, boost your stats as well. And these are kind of crazy. Because they, like, boost your stats while giving you a bonus. Oh, I wonder if that's only true because it matches their orb. Like, sure, not every red gives a bonus to Reen here. But Heatwave sure did. Heatwave for her didn't do anything. Interesting. We have a bonding point we can spend. Seems like we could only hang out with our dude at the library here. He's the one with a true bonding event. Oh, does Fee have a bonding event? Oh, she does too. I like her more. Let's go hang out with her. Looking for somewhere to nap. I feel that. Never tell what she's thinking. Maybe we should talk to her a bit more. Try to get to know her. It's all yours. See you later. I meant stuck around with you so we could talk for a while. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess we could have a conversation. Are you always here this time of day? Sometimes. Also, I'm napping somewhere else. I see you napping a lot. So do you like naps? They're okay. What else is there to do during school hours? Come on, don't be ridiculous. There are plenty of things to do here, and you won't even get to do some of them when you're older. For example, there's studying, joining clubs, hanging out. I don't know why you would include studying in that. Studying's the worst. Well, it depends on what you're studying, but in a school context, right? That's a topic you don't get to choose. It's pretty bad. Hanging out with your friends, all sorts of stuff. I'm in a club. The gardening club, actually. When did you join that? I have to admit, I'm pretty surprised. What sort of things are you growing? Nothing. Right. Well, if you do end up growing something, I'd love to see it. Sure. You act like you're my dad or something. You get a kick out of getting involved in other people's business. Well, I don't know about that. This is the way I act with my sister, so maybe that's it. Sorry if I upset you or anything. I'm trying to be so nosy in the future. Either way, I don't exactly hate it. Huh? He got up from the sofa. I've got to get to the gardening club. Wait, now? Seriously? We're allowed to stop by whenever we want. See ya. Stairs are the other way. Walk towards one of the windows and place her foot on the sill. Fee? Hup. She jumped down into the courtyard. Reen rushed to the window in a panic. Is she alright? Jumping down here from here without even a scratch is just athletic. It's almost inhuman. Where did she learn to do that? Found the fee strengthened. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Oh, there's a hidden quest. Up by the art room. Blah 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 blah. Should pick him up for her. Blah 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 blah. And a fetch quest. Sure. Blah 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 blah. Okay. We need to fetch. Leave the school by the front gate. She'll come back with another request. I should note that I am using like a little bit of a guide just to make sure I don't like miss these types of quests. My monkey brain is like, I don't have a quest marker. If I don't have a quest marker, that means there's nothing to do. Right? Called a Grand Rose. Head to Trista and speak to Jane, the owner of the gardening shop just north of the park. Sure. And for those wondering, it does matter. The extra AP and your rank, if you upload, I think, a save file to the sequel, you get stuff. Oh, must be a male cat then. I should apply some ointment. Okay, yeah, blah blah. Okay. So we go back to the art room and give the girl her flowers. Yeah, just doing this alone gives like 4 extra AP. And that stuff adds up. you know, throughout chapters. Oh, twins! Oh. They pulled a prank on you. Haha, very funny. Blah 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 blah. Very funny. Haha. Cozy socks. Cooling belt. A belt that cools the body when worn, and you get extra, like, magic attack? Okay. And an attack increasing item? Yo. It actually was worth the 5 extra seconds it took to do it. Now we've done all this stuff.
Oh, Reed. Good evening.
Evening. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I was busy with club-related work until just now. I'm glad I ran into you, though. I heard from Elisa that you went into the old schoolhouse again.
Yeah, we made some pretty crazy discoveries while we were at it. We're going to need to keep investigating that place on a regular basis, I'd say.
Well, I'd be more than happy to accompany you next time. The request was made to the whole of Class 7, after all, and I'd like to do everything I can to help.
Really? That's very kind. Thank you. Maybe I should ask Fee next time too. And Eustace. And Machias while I'm at it.
Huh? Fee would be a good choice at the very least. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to accompany us. Or, more than willing anyway. As for Eustace and Machias, I'm sure a chance will present itself for them to make friends eventually. Maybe then?
One can only hope. We really have to do something about those two already.
Just set up an arena and, like, let them beat the shit out of each other. Like, supervised, of course. And then, like, once they're done, like, that should settle the beef, right?
What happened to your right hand?
Oh, this? A beautiful lady I ran into in town did it. Or at least I think she was a lady.
Come again?
A black cat with really glossy fur. I've never seen it around before. I assume it belongs to someone in town since it was wearing a blue ribbon and a bell. I must have done something to offend it though, because it got all grumpy out of nowhere and scratched me up pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Please, sit down on the sofa. I'll bring a first aid kit and dress that wound right away.
Thanks. Do you know it or something?
No, not at all. I've just seen it around town a few times. Anyway, I'll go get the first aid kit. Don't go anywhere.
You hiding something about the cat that we don't know?
It's just a little scratch. I don't know why she's making such a big deal out of it. I've never seen Emma get so flustered before. There. This textbook Emma lent me is really helpful. I might actually be able to get decent grades on next month's midterms thanks to her. Doubt I'll be able to even come close to matching her own grades, though. Or Machias's, for that matter.
Nerds.
I wasn't trying to help you, but I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so... Whether you're a noble or... The bottom line...
Okay, yeah, we've seen this.
There's a lot about both Machias and Eustace that we don't know. Maybe in time we can discover something about them that'll help us mend their relationship a little. This seems like a good place to stop for a quick breather. Abend time is about to start anyway.
The day is done, and it's time to cast off your cares right here. It's the Misty you know and love coming to you live from Radio Trista.
Oh, actually, I guess it's already started. Misty's voice is always so soothing.
We're now in the second half of May, and the greenery all over Erebonia is beginning to reach its peak. It's the perfect time of year to enjoy nature, and the weather is absolutely perfect for a great hike. Listeners in Heimdall have Modern Park to enjoy with its spectacular glass garden. Though, for those willing to hop on a train, I heartily recommend a trip to Lunaria Nature Park. Administrative issues kept it closed for a while, but it finally reopened this month, and it's worth making the trip. You can relax and take in the scenery of this vast, almost mystical forest, and then grab a cold beer on the way back. I can't think of a better way to spend the weekend. Can you? Whoops. With all you students tuning in, maybe I shouldn't recommend boozing it up, should I? You might not be able to grab a cold one just yet, but fresh milk or fruit juice are pretty refreshing in their own way.
Ironic, considering in some cultures milk is also like a euphemism for alcohol.
Anyway, let's see who sent us some mail today, shall we? This first one's from future 3-star chef from Bereahard.
Alright, here we go. Practical exam time. Time for this month's practical exam. Sure you don't need a refresher on how these things work, so let's just get started. The emissions windows look different from last. Of course it's gonna look different. Like, come on. Fiddling with their settings changes their appearance too, apparently. Really don't know how they work, but it's not like that actually matters. It's kind of discouraging when the instructor who's sending us into battle is so unconcerned. Alright. This is fine. This is fine.
Enemy sighted. Take him out.
Cancel an enemy art.
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
You have my right.
Go.
Right. Huh?
It's my turn.
I can do this.
You have my face.
Here we go.
Of course.
Leave it to me. Go.
I can do this.
my turn.
Huh?
You have my right.
Here we go. Leave it to me. Here we go. Flames, gather on my blade.
Right.
Not here.
You have my faith.
It's my turn.
Not here. Arcus
That's embarrassing. My turn.
right.
You have my faith. Of course.
Here we go.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Right.
You have my faith.
Here we go.
No.
Right.
My turn. Arcus, active.
Of course. Behold.
Here we go.
I had a feeling it might do that.
Won't give up. Arcus. Not yet. Flames, gather on my blade. Okay.
I've only just begun.
Well, that was a little nerve-wracking, but we did it. I shouldn't have screwed around as much as I did at the beginning. I was like trying to make sure the condition was met first before I went in. You could add one more member. They still failed. Hardly surprising. I knew this was going to be a struggle, but I had no idea your performance would be so unremarkable. I hope you two in particular have a good long think about what you did wrong. This outcome is largely your fault after all. It's the first time I ever heard her speaking so harshly, almost like a teacher. But considering the situation, it's no wonder she's frustrated.
That concludes today's practical exam. Next, I'll be announcing the details of this weekend's field study. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these.
These assignments.
Oh, look. All four of the characters that we didn't have last time are now coming with us. Actually, it's kind of cool because we get 5 characters. I'm sure we get some like party management.
Rehard and Saint Arc. Both very well-known cities here in the Empire.
But Rehard's the capital of the Kreuzin province in the east, right?
And St. Arc is the capital of Sutherland in the south.
2 provincial capitals. They seem like fair choices.
I guess they are, but that's the least of our worries.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Instructor, what are you trying to prove? You have some sort of personal vendetta against us or something?
For a change, I agree with him. This is ludicrous. I refuse to accept these group allocations. Change them at once.
I don't know. They seem pretty perfect from where I'm standing. Besides, you're from Berehard, so putting you in Group A was a no-brainer.
Then put me in Group B! I'm not thrilled at the thought of going to St. Art either, but it's better than gallivanting off to his hometown. Besides, everyone knows Berehard is like a breeding ground for nobles and their dusty old ideas. The place is crawling with them.
Man, it's probably why you're getting sent there, my guy.
Well, I can't deny that. Especially since that's exactly why I put you in Group A to begin with. I'm no army officer, so I'm not about to go telling you that my orders are absolute and such. That's much too military for my liking. But I am your instructor, and it's my duty to look out for your best interests, which I feel is exactly what I'm doing here. So if you have any objections, then how about the two of you try to make me listen to them by force?
Interesting.
You're not seriously going to...
Come on, don't.
Nah, I respect it.
Male pride is so predictable. I knew you couldn't possibly turn down an offer like that. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
What?
An orbital gun and a sword? Those are terrifying looking weapons.
That's the spirit. Reed, why don't you give them a hand? I'll take on all three of you.
Yes, instructor.
What a powerful aura.
All right, it's time for some extreme extra credit. If you think you can convince me to change your assignments, well, let's just see how well you measure up. All right, show me what you got.
Here we go.
I don't got much.
Arcus, act.
I'll handle this.
Impossible. This can't be happening.
My turn.
Okay, this is an unwinnable fight.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Are you okay?
I had no idea she was that strong.
I believe she was holding back, too.
Her combat style is most unique. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to what school she represents.
I guess this means. Yep. Decision's final.
Chalk one up for the educator. Group A and Group B will be heading to their destinations this weekend as planned. Good luck, everybody. I'll be expecting souvenirs.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the academy.
Septum vein as a perk.
You did really well, Reen.
I don't sense anyone else on this floor. Seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. Suppose I should head down too.
All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. It's fine. Increases the amount of septith dropped by enemies. Okay. That can go on somebody who's got, you know, like something. An opening for it.
morning. You two are up early.
I want to make this very clear before we leave. You are my classmate. You are not my friend. We may be in the same group, but I would appreciate it if you would not address me as casually as you seem want to do.
Our class's vice president is as stubborn as ever.
Say that again! I dare you!
Well, it was about time he ripped his band-aid off.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It looks like we're all gathered then. Shall we be leaving?
We might as well. Though there's still some time before our train leaves.
That's fine.
I have no objections either.
Well, let's go.
This is going to be a long weekend.
Art's EP is cheaper, and then she's got Revive, Evade, Soul Blur. Sure. Is that a special one? I don't know why that one is like that. And then he's got a movement ability. Sure, this is fine for now. Can I go stop by cash in on my stuff for gold or whatever? Oops, wrong room. Modify exchange. Oh, yeah. That checks out. That maths or whatever. So I'm like trying to like add that up in my head, and I'm like missing a zero.
Yeah, my turn.
I'll handle this.
I've got this.
Guess I could have just like fast traveled around. Alright, I'm gonna have to end this here. Family is calling. But yeah, this was good, and I will continue with this later. I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably with Persona. We'll probably play some Persona tomorrow.